All right, everyone, thank you for attending. This session is regarding bakery as a primary food for colonies based on microalgae. And again, a presentation of the Mars Society Columbia. And let's see, we have Mario, Fabio, Herman, and Carlos. So gentlemen, proceed when you're ready.
Thank you, Susan. Good afternoon. My name is Mario Colorado. The project is bakery as primary food for colonies on Mars based on microalgae. The project is framed in subsystem 9 production. Yeah. You can see this left picture, the morphology of microalgae, like a spiraling, Arthrospira maxima. These species have been used in food or for both animals and humans. In next picture, you can see the elaboration of strains from microalgae. The next picture, you can see the several inocules from macroalgae. In the next picture, you can see a major flags into the three algae final culture, and final picture, the culture of spirulina in tanks. For space travel, the generation of food is needed in small areas. In the left picture, you can see the microalgae samples that are measured and controlled. The other picture shows the uptake of green biomass from spirulina and red biomass from Hematococcus pluvialis. The microalgae biomass dries to a powder like that. It's very important. The time of culture is fast, few hours. The cells divide from products from other cells. In the next step, wet flour and whole wet flour were used, plus additives such as yeast, salt, and microalgae biomass, and facilitate this production food in adverse conditions. Bakery products are considered as basic elements in diet of the world population. The dough is fermented and the pH is controlled. There are included food products such as bakery products, pastries, biscuits, and cereal for consumption at breakfast. First step is mixed the materials. Next, fermentation, time of fermentation, and the mass is formed by like that we like for the circle and bread in many forms. We can structure form these breads. in Colombia, trials are establishing based breads in MMC, cookies and cereal bars. MMC is defined as homogeneous mixture of flour or mixture of flours and water, which over time is fermented by the action of the body. Responsible for the acid characters of this mixture and by yeast that are cause of the fermentation process. In this picture, the process continues in bucket, deck oven, and the final product. Therefore, the possibility of elevating foods rich in protein, carbohydrates, etc. in space missions, and that these foods taste good is more important. Taste good will allow quality of life for the space travelers. Thanks.
All right, all this talk of food, I think I'm hungry.
Right.
Let's see if there are any questions. So Bill asks, is the idea to produce algae on Mars?
Yes, that is the idea. In Colombia, the Art Society team, chapter of Colombia, we are established many projects like very species of microalgae. The idea is produce the algae, biomass algae, in bioreactors, short, the short time culture in the bioreactors can be used in the spaceships and city on Mars. And the asparagine and Hematococcus pluvialis are microalgae have some characteristics, the protection for cells, their self, and products biomass in 8 days to 20 days. And we can collect this biomass and dry it, this biomass, and this biomass can be used in food in elaborate products in adverse conditions.
So Anara asks, how can we make this food popular now and mass produced on Earth prior to Mars?
The idea with all these projects, it's the same. You can see in the different presentation to Mars Society Colombia, the objective or the goals for this, it's generate a process in very large process production for the colonies of Mars on another journey in the space. This is the idea with this. Generate the produces food or produces components, help to the astronauts or help to the space station for produce different types of food for generate a more sustainable the journey of the another planet.
Okay, and another very important question. Can this type of algae be used for the fermentation of beer, an important food?
In fermentation, we use yeast. Microalgae is used in final process because in fermentation, the process, the yeast is when make the process, right?
Okay, and then Mate asks, from where will the fertilizer come that will be used to grow the algae on Mars?
Well, the fertilizer is from the nutrients produced from the piece or in of from Voyagers, and when we can scale the production, we need to found the minerals and other nutrients in Mars, in the oceans of Mars, because the transport the materials is very expensive. And
Okay, and then Aaron asks, what is the taste like of the finished baked goods? Are they tasty?
all right. The innovation of products bakery is for the taste of a spirulina principally is not good. Yes, and for what we need mixture for uh, for other materials like taste good. In the Mars Convention, the question was that how much the astronaut like food on base of spirulina that we are was work we were working in how many we can use the biomass of spirulina, Hematococcus pluvialis, chlorella mixture from others materials like bakery materials fundamentally for the astronauts can be food on base microalgae.
Okay, and Wayne asks you to repeat, what does MMS mean? Oh, no, he says MMC. What does that mean?
System. In our oceans, the fertility up in some places like Humboldt's current in South America. It generate nutrients will up to ocean surface, and microalgae take that nutrients and solar sun and make their photosynthesis. Yes, in Mars, we need know that oceans what nutrients have. That question is only answered for NASA when they can be exploration into the oceans of Mars, oceans or water subsoil.
Okay, next question is from Cole. What are the innovative ways to improve palatability of biomass, cyanobacteria, and algae?
Or energy bars. We can make energy bars using carbohydrates from chocolate, when and fruits and other vegetal materials, we make sure and generate energy bars for us voyagers or astronauts can be portable in their walks on the Mars soil or on the moon soil. These energy bars we make mix it with fruits. In the fruits give the energy bars sweet savor.
Sounds wonderful to me.
All right. Yes, Susan.
And Bill asks, are you familiar with seasteading and their idea of fertilizing the ocean surface of Earth over depths of 500 meters? They propose growing macroalgae for food and other purposes.
All right. For Inara's question, yes.
Yes.
Yes, before I respond that question, the only the NASA give us the information if the oceans on Mars have nutrients like the oceans on the Earth.
All right. And let's see. Inara has another question. Have you thought about marketing this to the Masdar project in Abu Dhabi?
Okay. I greetings from Colombia for Inara and her team, and we are happiness if your team and our team work together right now.
That's wonderful. Great
Right,
answer.
yes.
All right. So she's going to message you privately.
Right now.
All right. Does anyone else have questions? We still have a bit of time, about 10 minutes. If you do, please put it up in the chat window. I just want to say again that I'm so impressed by all of the work that the Mars Society Columbia is doing. It's so essential. And I look forward to future presentations. This is all wonderful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So let's see. Somebody else is in the chat. Oh, yes. Okay. Your contact info is there. And Inara has added a Facebook contact.
Okay.
All right. All right. Well, all right. If we have nothing else, then I just want to thank everyone for being here today.
Thank you anyone for here the team, here the projects in Colombia. For us, it's amazing staying in this space with you, and I hope the next year the level of the project it's very hard, and see you next result about for our work.
Indeed. We look forward to it. All right, everyone. Take care. Goodbye.
Thank you, Susan.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
for, all right.
Bye now.